number 2 of the K Raza Legends League 4.0. So we've done that for the toss earlier, and it came down in the favour of the Riders. From having a look at the pitch now, do you want to talk us through the Royal Riders? They're called Legends for a reason, and that's why they're taking part in the K Raza Legends League, the 4th edition of this tournament. It's match number 2 today.
It's a dream come true for any guy, any spectator who comes here and watch their favourite cricketer playing.
Well, the 2 opening batters for that Tigers side, very strong opening pair that. It's almost time for match number 2 of the K Raza Legends League 4.0.
Play!
And in the same way as the match started yesterday, it starts with a wide down the leg side. Oh, that is a peach of a delivery. He's struggled so far, but that was right on the money.
Last 2 deliveries were better.
And he's off the mark straight away, and that's going to be a boundary off the bat of Tilakaratne Dilshan to open his account. Lovely sounding shot off the bat, and Edwards finally finds the middle of the bat for the boundary. Goes aerial this time, up and over extra cover, beautiful looking stroke, rubs salt in the wounds on the extra ball in the over. 3 gone, 27 for none. Gone! Oh, isn't there a better sign in cricket for a fast bowler? Cartwheeling stumps. Edwards just getting going, and now he's got to head back to the dugout.
He kept on bowling those areas, making sure the ball should do the talking. This ball coming in, going through the gap of Edwards. Edwards gone for 14. It's 28 for 1.
Oh, what a delivery! Second wicket in the over, the big scalp. Stumps go flying again, and Tilakaratne Dilshan is being sent on his way.
Big back left. That could be one of the reasons why Dilshan was not able to bring his bat down, and that was actually one of the reasons why Dilshan could score only 9 runs.
A bit of a drag down the leg side. Oh, it's a dirty misfield, that one. And it's bonus runs. Oh, wicket to end the over. It's just straightened on Patel. And it's turning into...
Well, bringing Farman was the right decision, I would say. This is the only ball which turned so far. That's one of the reasons why Samit Patel scoring or not. It's 3rd wicket falling at the score of 36.
Don't give them a dot ball. Yeah, that's much better. That is much, much better. When he came into international cricket, meanwhile, Rishi Dhawan has made a good comeback after that very wayward start to his over. But there it is. It was always coming from that angle. When you're going to try playing across the line, that risk is always going to be there. But when the bowler is aiming at the stumps and he's spot on,
Sirivardhana not able to rotate the strike, especially against Farman. There wasn't any turn. I don't think that shot was required. Scored only 7, 48 for 4.
slower delivery, just could not disguise it. He knew exactly what was coming his way, and Mendes made him pay. A massive 6 to end the over.
To just try and push that run rate up, down at 5.9 at the moment. This on the half volley just gets under it, gives it the elevation, and says, yep, have some of that. Still uses his feet, really good work. Phil Mustard behind the stumps, quick as a flash. Another one down.
Yeah, that's very beautifully bowled. And just shortened the length, pulled it back, and that's what made the difference. The ball also keeping a tad bit low. We have seen it have some good bounce. And then Phil Mustard does the rest quite comfortably. Absolutely no contest there. Gone for 8. The India Tigers reeling now at 61 for 5.
picked up nicely, all the way, flat, hard from Negi, his first boundary.
Yeah, this man can bat. Pawan Negi is more than handy, coming in at number 7. Ideal, especially because he plays spin quite well. He's picked up the length perfectly, knew that this was a drag down, rocked onto the back foot, and once it was off the middle, it was always going way over the boundary ropes.
Oh, nicely played. Great placement. No footwork, but didn't need it. Just the one bounce, the longest part of the boundary, you would think. Aerial, slightly agricultural, but it'd be one bounce and beyond the boundary. Goes aerial this time, gets a hold of it. Has he got the distance? The effort from Anurit, if anyone was going to get there, it would be the tall man, but it goes all the way for a maximum.
And the key to both boundaries in this over have been that he has been batting with the turn, hitting with the turn pretty much. Picks up the off spinner, knows that he's not going to bowl too many variations, and then just smacks it over. It's not a large boundary, and that's why if you get substantial part of the willow.
One. Hit hard, but straight to the fielder, and that is criminal. Goes to the boundary.
50-run partnership, which is going strong, and with this boundary, it's gone to 54-run partnership now, out of 32 balls. Negi is one of them. Oh my God, that's bound to happen, especially when you retired long time back.
Oh, no 50 here for Kuldeep Hooda. Boxed yet again by a full-length delivery. The field was set for that slower one. He was probably anticipating that, Rajat, and he swings, he misses, and it's Tisara who hits.
Well, to be honest, he missed his arc. It was there to be hit, but because of that drift and ball coming in, played a very good knock. Kuldeep Hooda scored 48. It's 125 for 6.
2 on the offside, 1 on the leg side. Oh, he's guided this beautifully. That's a superb shot. That's more like it from Pawan Negi. A few more of these boundaries. Sliced. And all the way for 6. Oh, that's the Pahadi power on display from Pawan Negi. What say, Rajat?
That's what Pawan Negi is doing, making sure that he should time the ball properly. Even though it looked like as if he just released one arm, but the connection was so good that it cleared the boundary easily.
From the MCC coaching manual. But that's what T20 requires. Now this has been slapped away on the other side of the pitch. Massive over, eventually 20 of it. 146 for 6 after 18.
Anurit going for a Yorker. Didn't time well, but keeping the ball in the gap is more important.
Uttarakhand's very own. Batting deep in his crease. This has been chipped in the air. Close to a fielder. Taken as well. It's another wicket for Anurit Singh. Good catch by Chaturanga De Silva inside the circle. It's good planning from the bowler. Good execution as well. And a big wicket.
Well, Anurit knew what he has to do against Negi. Every time Negi was playing a big shot, he was trying to make a room, and Anurit making sure just bowling towards his legs, bowling a Yorker.
8 of this over so far, flicked away all the way for 6. Bownicker turns on the screws right with 1 ball to go in the penultimate over, 160 for 7. But this is the shot which brought up the 160, Rajat.
Missed that Yorker, and I think that's what any tail-ender would expect, especially in the death overs, what a bowler would go for.
Comes down the wicket, inside edge, will be 4. Fine leg is inside the circle. It's excruciating from a bowler's perspective, but these are all handy runs, right? Should run for everything anyway. Definitely should hustle for the second. Run out possibility, executed as well, given on field. But that's a good finish from the India Tigers. They have lost their 8th wicket. Tigers have with their bowling as well. Danigama whipping this away, rightly looking for that second run, but good bit of fielding from the deep. Good throw.
Tekuge making sure that it should stay close to the stump. Mustard finishing.
Because of India Tigers, Ajanta Mendes will be quite happy with what his batters have done today.
Runs straight away, reaches for it, and open the account with a boundary. Finds the outside edge. Lucky, it'll be streaky runs, fine enough, and it's going to be 4 of them. Both overs. Oh, look at that! All the way, the first maximum of the innings. What a noise that made off the bat.
Wow! Mohammad Shehzad once again stand and deliver. But moments not required, he says. With the field restrictions, and even though there was a fielder there, wouldn't have bothered. For 6 in the chase.
Oh, he goes again, all the way. It's 2 maximums now for Shehzad, who has said, right.
1, 2, 3, and the result is a 6. There we go again. He decided that there's where he's going, and that's where the ball is going as well. Oh, long on, 6 runs.
Oh, that has gone all the way again. Dispatched beyond the boundary for his 3rd maximum.
A perfect swing. There we go. Wow. He keeps striking that all day long, all evening. If Sumit is going to pitch it there, that's going to be the result.
Back to back! There is no stopping Shehzad.
He knew where the fielder was, or did he? It doesn't matter. Says Shehzad, I'll just be dealing in those big ones.
This time, inside out. It won't be 6, but it'll be 4. Who needs to run when you can find the boundary? Sometimes things just go your way. You play your bat at it, you find an outside edge, thick enough, 4 more, brings up the 50. Shehzad moves on to 48. 50 partnership from 24 balls, and Shehzad has 48 of them. This time has gone up very high. Fielder sets himself, easily taken in the end. The party is over, the lights are on, and everyone has to go home.
Just luck not favouring him this time around. There we go, the outside edge, and the fielder this time around makes no mistake. Shadab. Royal Riders, what a knock. Mohammad Shehzad dismissed for 48 of just 18 balls. He was the only one scoring. Now this time around, what a start. Rishi Dhawan is continuing where Mohammad Shehzad left off. First ball off the mark with the boundary.
Digs it out nicely, beautifully played. Placement from Phil Mustard, and he finds his first boundary of the day. Big appeal from behind the stumps. Yes, the finger goes up. Negi has his payback, and Phil Mustard is going to send it upstairs.
The on-field decision is out. The review taken.
Yeah, we thought it. And the 3 Reds, Power Negi gets his first wicket. Bill Mustard will have to go. There's the confirmation from the middle, the second wicket to go down now for the Royal Riders.
The power play, Shadab Jakati. Tossed up, inviting the batter. Accepted by Rishi Dhawan. Gets 4.
But once the spinners are on, you have to use your feet, especially like this, so that you can deliver these kind of shots outside the ground.
Yeah, finally Asghar Afghan, but still gets the maximum.
Stepping out, making sure that he stays very close towards the pitch of the ball.
Swept away. What a shot. Rishi Dhawan. Samit Patel, the fielder, there always was going to be tough. There he goes, comes down the track. Maximum for Asghar Afghan. Just dealing in those 6s.
He knows how to handle that kind of pressure. He can wait 2-3 dot balls, but then at any time he can just step out and he can give you the answer. Dilshan not happy. That's a good over. Oh, one more good shot. Smith Patel not able to find that answer when Shehzad steps out. After 10 overs, Royal Riders, they've reached 100 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Well, that was a gimme. Was there to be hit. Dispatched. Given the treatment it deserved. Didn't.
Little easy.
That's really well played. Bisects the fielders. Brings up the 50 partnership. 53 from 49.
Better control. With that kind of control, it's not that easy actually. But this time he's keeping the ball short. And Rishi Dhawan just took advantage after those few dot balls to just stop the ball and throw. That's what it's required. Keeping the ball away from the batter. This time Asghar stepped out, but he completely missed it.
From 31 and in the end bamboozled by Pavan Negi. A long way out of his crease, looking to hoik it back over Negi's head. Quick work behind the stumps as well from Panikar.
The keeper, batter, bowler, swept in the gap. Wow! 2 fielders, not a lot of distance between them, but he's pierced it.
At the moment. Ball toss, not given the treatment it deserves. And he just didn't come in far enough off the boundary. It sort of just seemed to drop on him in the end.
A full toss. Chaturanga, he wasn't expecting a full toss from Mendes, not able to get enough on that one. Oh, and again swept.
And this time taken. Kirk Edwards will be thanking his lucky stars. It hasn't cost him anything. But Mendes, and it's a big one, it's Rishi.
Yeah, the set batter going against the turn. It's finding the fielder. No problems there. Pavan Negi.
Takes it on, second wicket in the over.
It was Tisara Pereira looking to go the fielder at mid-wicket. Didn't connect well, and perhaps the best fielder is someone who's found out. And that's Tilakaratne Dilshan, a left-arm spinner, bowling the 19th over, 11 balls, 31 required.
Yeah!
Straight down the throat of that man again. Dilshan completes the catch. Samit Patel has his first of the day, and the Tigers are now roaring.
Seeing any errors in the field from that legend. This time around, Samit Patel went for 20 runs, but in the last over that he's bowling now in a spell, has picked up the wicket of Chaturanga. An important time this. Now all of a sudden, the Royal Riders are in a spot now, 31 of 8.
Oh, Samit has the last laugh. He has another. And the Tigers are marching towards victory here.
Wow! India Tigers, the 19th over, Tilakaratne Dilshan says it's going to be Samit Patel, and he delivers. 3 dot balls, 2 wickets.
Oh, it lands just between the two fielders, almost a triple wicket maiden. A little bit of confusion, but 4 off the final. Goes aerial this time. Where's the fielder? Coming in off the boundary, can't get there. Much needed boundary to start the over. Goes for the scoop. Gone. 8 down now. Tried something a little bit different. Got himself in a pickle. And the Tigers can almost celebrate.
It's the India Tigers. One of the captains here, Srishant, will think of that wicket. Yeah, we've seen him taking that catch in 2007, the T20 World Cup, a similar style. And Tilakaratne Dilshan celebrates. That was a 4 of the first ball, but there we go.
Up in the air, his hands come off the bat. Can they finish it off with the catch? Yes! It's an excellent grab as well, coming in off the boundary, and who could it be but the captain, Tilakaratne Dilshan. He has another catch today. And the final wicket, just straight up in the air. He knew as his hand came off the bat, and Tilakaratne Dilshan, the ball has followed him around today, and he's made no mistake with his catching. The celebration to boot for the captain. The Tigers win it by 20 runs. A dominant victory, stamping their authority at the beginning of this tournament. That man there on your screen's Power Negi batted really well, bowled well, took catches. I mean, that's 3 ticks in my box if you helping his side to a 20-run win. Afghan, he's going to have to go and see the physio, we imagine. He looked like he was in a little bit of discomfort. So Shahzad up the top, 48 from 18. That really broke the back of the chase, and it looked like it was going to set them up for victory. Who was really miserly today with the ball, causing pressure, and just the 6 extras as well. So let's head on downstairs and hear from the losing captain.